Hello Sharat. I wanted to show you since a long time how I'm doing the shoulder stand now. Okay. To begin with, this is my non-slip mat I am using. It's thicker than your non-slip mat in the center, and it's a little bit more flexible. I hope it also will work with your non-slip mat in the center. Here's the cushion you sell in the center. I still got it, and I cut here an edge out for the reason to have more freedom in the neck area. As you remember, maybe I had a lot of problem with having too much weight on my neck, so I found the solution for that problem. Just cut the edge out, put a cord around, then I put that one on the bottom, put that one on the top, then I wrap these two cushions into the non-slip mat. Then I have to make a roll with a blanket. I think any blanket will be alright. Then I have to put the blanket underneath the two cushions. So now I wrap all these things together into the non-slip mat and flip it over. Turn it around, and now you can see here in the middle there's a little gap, what will ensure me to have freedom in the neck. Now with the rest of the non-slip mat I will do a roll. And just put it here underneath. Now you can see this roll is here just underneath of the lower cushion, and it shouldn't be like this, otherwise later you will kip. So therefore we need to place our roll just in front, just in the front area. The second thing, very important, to push the upper pillow a little bit forward. This is important for having freedom in the neck. And now you can see all this contraction got a little angle like this. This is a perfect solution to not slip off the edge, because if you put some weight on, it will anyway go down, and you see it will be later on straight again. Here you can see the roll which will support your elbows. Now I'm using another blanket to put on top so that my shoulders and my neck will be not caught on the non-slip mat. Very important. Distance from the wall, as you know, about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. Using that belt, and now this is the way how I go now into the shoulder stand. Not for beginners, but if someone do it like this, I believe it's much easier to go straight away into a position where your shoulders are placed perfectly. I'll just show you what I mean. How I come in is I push my both hands here on the edges. Then I look with my head for that gap, and from there I move my head a little bit forward. So now I push my hands down and I come up. Now I push my head a little bit forward so that my shoulders are almost slipping off of the edge. Now my neck is very free, and now it's the time to adjust your shoulders. Now I can place my hands on the ground and still have the chance to adjust my shoulders a little bit more if necessary. Now with the help of my hands I can push myself upwards. Put my belt out. And for the shoulder stand with the chair, it's actually almost the same construction. That on the bottom, that on the top. I wrap it into the non-slip mat. For this one, I don't need to put a roll underneath. Wrap it inside. Turn it around. With the rest of the non-slip mat, I do a roll. Put it underneath the front edge. And this is actually, for me personally, very important to push the upper one a little bit forward. And you have to make sure that the roll is not too far in. It should be just on the edge of the lower one. I put it close as possible to the wall. Because as straighter you are, as more weight is on the shoulders, which is more effective. Put a blanket on top. You see, there's a lot of space again for the freedom for the neck. Now, I got this blow up meditation pillow. You don't have that in the center, but there will be a different solution, but that's very good to praise you. I will show you. These two things I actually just need for the height because the chair is too low. I put that here. You can see, because of this curve, it's excellent to hold myself. Two blocks to support later on my hands. How to come in. Push my hands here on the edges. Find the middle of the cushions. Go down with my head. Now, again, very important to push my head a little bit forward so that my shoulders are almost off the edge. Now my shoulders are off the edge, my leg and my neck is elongated, and now I adjust my shoulders. 1, 2. Adjust it a little bit more. And now with the help of my hands, I push myself up. And now I have this blow-up pillow to support myself. Now I still have the chance to adjust my shoulders a little bit.